This week for our video, we had to choose one of the tectonic plates and research deeper into all the information about that plate. I chose the Australian plate because I have always wanted to visit Australia. Located on this plate is Australia, parts of New Guinea, parts of New Zealand, and then the Indian Ocean Basin. So the Australian plate is continental crust right here, and then to the east is the Pacific plate, which is oceanic crust, and then to the south is the Antarctic plate, which is both oceanic and continental crust, and then to the northwest, which is the Indian plate, and that is only continental crust. And then the Eurasian plate is to the north, and that is made up of both oceanic and continental crust. And now on to the boundaries at the surrounding plates. So starting off at the Pacific plate over here, this is mostly convergent, as you see right here, and then at the bottom it turns into a little bit of transform boundary. And then at the Antarctic plate, it is mostly divergent with small pieces of transform boundary, as you see right here. And then on the Indian boundary, it says it is unknown, but I believe that is a divergent boundary because around 120 million years ago, India was part of the Australian plate, but then it split off and drifted northeast over here. And then up here last at the Eurasian plate, it is only convergent boundary. So now on to how all the different plates move and how fast. So starting off with the Australian plate, this one is moving northeast and then at 7 centimeters per year. And then the Pacific plate is moving northwest at 7 to 11 millimeters per year. The Antarctic plate is moving southwest at 12 to 14 millimeters per year. And then this map has them connected, but the Indian plate is moving also northeast very slowly at 1 to 2 millimeters per year. And then the Eurasian plate moves in kind of a clockwise direction, or counterclockwise. And that one is moving southwest at 3 centimeters per year. And then lastly, this is the volcanic and earthquake evidence that prove the different types of boundaries. So at the Pacific plate, it is a convergent boundary, which makes sense because the plates are getting pushed together, which is causing a lot of volcanoes to form, and then also a lot of earthquakes. And then down here, since this is a divergent boundary, it doesn't have any volcanoes and not a lot of earthquakes in comparison. And then at the Eurasian plate, it is completely convergent, which you can see because there is a lot of volcanoes and earthquakes.